Maura, for you, just to start, like, what are the thoughts, the feelings running through your head as your team emerges from 3-game series with an OT win?
Yeah, really happy with our group. It was a great series. I thought Mankato gave us everything they had, pushed us to the brink, obviously, and we stuck with it. We got through some tough moments. I thought we got ahead today, got the first goal, got the second goal. We're feeling good. And then they came back like they always do. And teams that are trying to extend their seasons are really tough to beat. And they have a lot of talent over there and got good goaltending this weekend too. So we had to be on our game. And today I think we tried to simplify some things and adjust in certain areas that I think really helped us. And good things happen when the puck's on Giguere's stick and OT like that. So credit to her for making that play, and credit to everybody for just sticking with it and getting through a tough weekend. And now we move on to Minneapolis next weekend.
Maura, moving Kylie back from defense to forward. Why make that move? And did you guys accomplish what you were looking for with it?
Yeah, we were looking for a little bit more depth for today with the third game of the series, and a little bit of a spark. And I thought we got everything we wanted out of that. It's a long weekend when you have to play. Like, we've played plenty of hockey games in the past month with the Tuesdays at St. Cloud, but when you're going back to back to back and trying to push for playoffs and NCAA tournament type things, there's a lot to it. So that's where we came up with that idea, and I liked how it helped today.
What do you feel like your team can learn, not just from today, but this entire series with Minnesota State, and the challenges and stuff you faced?
Yeah, I think, we talk about having a lot of belief in our room. That's a character win that we just got today. And we talk about it all the time. We find different ways to win, and it's not ever easy, especially in the playoffs. But when we stick together and stick to our game plan, good things tend to happen. So that's what we did today, and that's what we'll continue to do. And, it's just an opportunity for us to get a little bit better, and you rely on these moments moving down the line when you're in even bigger moments. And so I think the belief is really high in our locker room.
That top line for Minnesota State was pretty impressive this weekend. What can you take from how your team played against that top line this weekend to what you're going to see against the Gophers coming up here, and then maybe against Wisconsin and Ohio State and the teams you see moving forward?
Yeah, we talk in our league a lot about those other schools that we're facing coming down the line, and I think some of these kids get overlooked on teams like Mankato because of whatever the reason. I think they're a good team, and those kids are as good of goal scorers as we have across the league. And they just maybe don't win as many games as some of us, and that's what it is. But King and who's the Fleming was just, she's on fire. Those guys are really good, and you have to be aware of them, and you have to take away their time and space. And that's the same way it is for a lot of teams in our league.
Did those three play at a higher level this weekend, do you feel, than previous weekends against you, or were you guys well aware of what those three were gonna bring this weekend?
From when we played them a month ago, I mean, yeah. I think they're pretty consistent. I thought they were effective. I think what maybe, some of the questions I got last night too, it's the emotional side of playoffs. It's a team that is battling for their season to extend, and you get, some people the cream rises to the top there, and they handle the pressure and their backs against the wall really well. And I thought they played really well for their team. So I think we have to expect that everybody's going to be at their best in these big moments.
That's actually a good lead in for the first question I had for Taylor and Jiggy here. I'm wondering if the two of you can compare the emotions from last night's game going into today's game. Yesterday wasn't a do or die. Today it was a do or die, especially once you got into overtime.
Yeah, I think yesterday we were a little bit high and a little bit low, as coach would say. We were kind of all over the place, and today we just tried to stay within ourselves, get pucks deep, go hard, and then bury when we can.
So you guys kind of felt more grounded, more even keel today than you did yesterday, even though the stakes were a lot higher today.
Yeah, definitely. And I think we just had more fun today too. And we knew what we were capable of. And the score, I don't think like showed how good of a game we played today. We got a lot of chances. We didn't score, but at the same time, like we were having fun, working hard. And it was fun that everyone got to play today. I mean, we were rolling lines. Everyone got good shifts. Everyone was working hard and just giving everything they have so we can play it next weekend. So I'm just really proud of this team.
Jiggy, can you take us through that game winner there in OT?
Sure. I mean, it was a great pass from Lizzie up the wall. I saw that they were kind of changing, so we had a chance to go, and they were kind of diving all around all game long. So I knew that as soon as I had the chance that if they did that on me, I was pulling it. So, and then I don't know what happened, but then the puck was in the net, whatever. But it was just a great play overall, starting from the D and then to me. And then I'm just glad we got the win, to be honest.
How much of a challenge was that finding that space that you did? Because it looked like you and Gabby and Anna and Taylor, your lines, all you guys were at times getting those space, but then you mentioned, I thought Mankato did a good job kind of blocking shots and getting in the way. How tough was it to find that open space today?
Yeah, they're pretty big. I mean, they're tall, they have long sticks. I mean, they're pretty physical too. They're strong. So it was hard, but I think we worked hard and we found our space, like you said. And sometimes, I didn't go to the net, but we kept working hard, going in the corners and getting to the puck first. So I think we just did a good job at that.
Taylor, can you take us through your goal there?
Yeah. I'm just going in on a offensive entry, and I was looking for the 3-on-1, and then out of nowhere, Kaylee Skinner jumped up in the play too to make it 4. And she was screaming for it. She was opening up for it. So I slid over to her. She got a nice shot off. And then I stopped at the net and the puck was right there. So I just buried it.
Was there a little bobble on that initially before you were able to swat that in, or what was happening?
Yeah, I think it bounced off my skate and then I was able to hit it in with my backhand. I don't really remember exactly, but yeah, I think it went off my skate or someone's skate and I was able to hit it in.
It looked cooler doing it that way than just hitting it in.
Yeah.
Taylor, having Kylie jump up and center you and Rogie there and that today, what'd that do for the offense?
I think it was great. Playing with Kylie is a lot of fun. She's very smart. She's very defensive, and that's great for us. She provided a lot of support for us on the wings too, breaking out. I think that helped a ton. And then Kylie loves to score. She goes hard to the net. And I think that just opened a lot of things for our whole entire line today. And not to mention just being a captain too. I know she wants it, and she had a lot of passion today as well.
Taylor and Jiggy, what's the biggest thing you can learn from these last 3 days and this battle with Mankato?
I want to say when they say that playoffs are a whole new season, it's very true. Every team is coming to play. They're coming to continue their season on. So we can't take any moments for granted. And I think it really helps that we had a series like this just to push through and fight as a team and find a way to win, as coach would say.